Good afternoon, ma'am. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
This is John Klein, the attorney for the defendant. Would you tell us your first and last name, please, ma'am?
Rebecca True.
How do you spell your last name?
True.
All right. And what county do you currently reside in?
Broward.
Okay. How long have you lived in Broward County?
About 4 years. Excuse me.
And do you know an individual by the name of James Donovan True?
Yes, sir.
How long have you known James Donovan True?
Goodness, since I was 15, so let's call it 33 years.
At the age that you met James Donovan True, were you in high school?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did the two of you get to know each other in high school?
Yes, he was my high school sweetheart for about 3 years.
Okay. Were the two of you in a relationship while you were in high school?
Yes, sir.
And this was a romantic relationship?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And were you ever married to James Donovan True?
Yes.
When did the two of you get married?
January 31st of 2023.
And as of the date of your marriage, were the two of you living together?
Yes, sir.
Where were the two of you living together once you were married?
In my premarital home in Parkland, Florida, in Broward County.
What is the address? Okay. And did there come a point in time during that marriage where detectives from Marion County came to speak with you and your husband?
Yes.
Did they come to that home to speak with the two of you?
Yes.
And was that on June 28th of 2023?
I don't recall, so I'll have to take your word for it.
Well, if you don't recall, you don't recall. Now, when these detectives came to speak to you and your husband from Marion County at your home in Parkland, did you know why they were there?
I did not.
Okay. And at the time that these detectives came to speak to you and your husband, what vehicle did you have and drive at that point in time?
A Volvo XC60 2022 silver. It's the medium-sized SUV.
Okay. And at that time that these detectives came to your home from Marion County, what vehicle, if you can recall, was your husband at the time, James Donovan True, using and driving?
A 2004 Cadillac Escalade EXT, black, the one that looks like the pickup truck.
Understood. And at the time that these detectives came to your home from Marion County, was that Cadillac Escalade, was there anything unique about it?
Yes, it had a breathalyzer in it.
A breathalyzer machine?
Yes, sir, in order to start and utilize the vehicle.
Okay. Now, the incident dates in this case that we're here on this afternoon are ranging between March 23rd of 2023 and March 25th of 2023. Do you happen to know where you were, geographically speaking, during those date ranges?
I was in Marco Island with family members during those date ranges from the 23rd to the 26th of March in 2023.
Was James Donovan True with you and the family in Marco Island during that date range?
No, sir.
Did you drive your Volvo that you had at that time to Marco Island during that date range?
I don't recall.
Okay. If you had not driven your Volvo to Marco Island while you were away from your home during that date range, would the Volvo have remained at your residence?
Yes, sir.
Would it have been available for James True to use?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And would James True ever use that Volvo?
Often.
If he had his own vehicle, do you know why he would use the Volvo?
Because he was an alcoholic, and in order to operate his vehicle, he had to be sober. Mine did not have such a device.
I see. And do you know where James True was during the period of time from March 23rd, 2025 to March 23rd, 2023 to March 25th, 2023?
The other question would be easier to answer. So for 2023, I have photographs of James very definitively in our at the time marital home on that Friday. I think it was a Friday, Thursday. I don't know, the 23rd, whatever day of the week that was in 2023.
That was a Thursday.
Okay, a Thursday. So I have a picture of him about a little after 5 p.m., very clearly in our marital home, in our marital bed with our dog. And then I have another picture of him the next morning of the 24th, about 9:30 in the morning. There's a video of him playing with my son in the backyard, or I'm sorry, a video of my son playing with the dog in the backyard, and a picture of him with my son again in our marital bed. That was about 9:30 in the morning on the next morning, the 24th. Other than that, I have no recollection of his whereabouts or any evidence to suggest he was anywhere.
Now, you mentioned James True taking video of your son on the morning of March 24th, 2023. Was James True allowed to watch your son at that time overnight?
Is he allowed to watch my son overnight? I don't know. I believe my custody agreement would have specified that he could because we were married. I think it's unlikely that my ex-husband would have allowed him to.
Understood.
I believe he was sick that day and my ex-husband had to work and it was a school day, and that was the only reason James watched him.
Meaning, most likely he would not have stayed the night before.
Most likely, yes.
Understood.
He would not have, but I don't remember.
Okay.
It would have been highly unlikely.
All right. And after this interaction, on or about June 28th of 2023, with these detectives from Marion County, what happened with you and James True's marriage?
It ended in divorce.
Why?
Because he had the second that I knew about extramarital affair with a same-sex partner and lied about it while drunk.
Okay. And did the divorce process go smoothly?
No, sir, it did not.
Why not?
Per our prenuptial agreement, James had 30 days from the date of divorce to vacate the property. In those 30 days, he did significant damage to my premarital home. He punched holes in walls. He took a crowbar to my locked bedroom door to gain entry to it and me. Thankfully, I was not present. He broke every camera in my home. He vomited and defecated in the bed in the bedroom in which he was staying, and more.
Did he threaten you with any violence?
So previously, he had physically assaulted me. I had bruises all over my body. I got a restraining order. I stayed married to him because he agreed to go to inpatient alcohol treatment, which he completed, but it was unsuccessful. He went back to drinking pretty quickly thereafter, but he did do additional treatment programs, again, unsuccessful, I think about 6 in the course of our 18-month marriage. And after that destruction to my home and property, that physical violence, him threatening to kill me multiple times, I was granted a second restraining order. He violated that restraining order when the police picked him up. His father had called the police to state his whereabouts, and his father told the police and me, and it's captured on body cam, that James had threatened to kill me and kill himself. He was charged with an aggravated stalking third-degree felony. This past Friday, he accepted adjudication of that charge and a plea.
Understood. Your Honor, may I have one moment with my colleague?
Sure.
Thank you. One moment, Ms. True.
Sure.
Ms. True, at this time, I do not have any additional questions. I'm going to tender you to the state to ask you some questions.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Buckman, do you have any questions you'd like to ask?
We do not, Your Honor. Thank you.
Ms. True, the state does not have any questions for you. She excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're free to go, ma'am. Thank you very much. I'm going to log out of this application, okay?
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.